This is a gameplay review of Fatal Fury Special for the Sega Game Gear. I don't actually own this game, but this is actually an emulator version. I never knew it existed before. Back when I had a Sega Game Gear, if I knew this was around, I would have definitely picked it up. Because at first I actually thought this would be pretty bad. I just randomly downloaded it for my Game Gear emulator on the PSP. And it actually works pretty well. So I'm just gonna play through it and just talk about some few things about the game. I'm gonna choose Joe. I'll go against Terry. So this was produced by SNK, originally released for the Neo Geo, got ported on the Sega Game Gear 1994. So yeah, for a 1993 title, it actually works pretty well if you were playing this on the Game Gear. The graphics on it is really colourful and vibrant. An interesting feature on this game is that there's like night and day mode on each stage. So as I win this round, the background should change for night mode. So yeah, if this was on the Game Gear, I would expect the screen would be more pixelated, but as I'm playing on the PSP, it's more smoother since this is an LCD screen. I really like how the backgrounds are really well animated. It just gives that touch to the game. Jesus. I just want to talk about the music and sound to the game. I mean, the music is nothing special on this game. It's just how you would expect any Game Gear game to be. But I find that there's no voiceovers on this, which is a shame. But I guess just because it's the portable version doesn't have the voiceovers. Maybe it couldn't. Oh shit! You couldn't handle it. And another thing I wanted to mention is that the sound effects for the punch and kick sound the same every time. There's like no change in that. It sounds really muffly as well every time you hit them. So it just kind of downplays the gameplay a bit, slightly makes it less fun when you hear the same sound effects. I'm about to die here. Shit! No, wrong move. Turn it up a bit. At the moment we're fighting till night time now. So the background's changed a bit. The controls for this game is pretty straightforward. So you just got your directional, left, down, up, right. Both action buttons on the right side is the punch and kick. So there's nothing really much to this game. To use it both simultaneously will initiate a strong attack. I've got to win this. Oh, That was close. One more hit and I would have beat down. So yeah, controls are pretty straightforward. And it's pretty easy to do the special moves and so forth. The gameplay for this is actually pretty well done. For a fighting game for the Game Gear, it actually feels really good. Really responsive and fast as well. The background for this level is really good. Yeah, the gameplay flows smoothly with the controls. The special moves in that, like I said, is not difficult to initiate. And there's no sense of like slowdowns during the fight. It's pretty much flows really well, the gameplay, which makes the game that much more exciting for fighting game. Shit. Another thing that I like to that's worth mentioning is that the AI for this game is it's not so like they ain't so cheap. I think it's pretty well balanced. So, you know, there's times where you can totally kick the ass of the AI, and there's some times where they can be quite challenging, but not cheap. So that's another thing that's good about this game. Because some fighters, they can be so cheap and so frustrating at the same time, where you just want to like smash the game up or whatever. But this one isn't too bad. You know, there is a little bit of challenge, but then you can really like put down your skills, or put down how well you can do in the game. Well, this level is I think this level has one of the best backgrounds. You see we're fighting on some kind of like raft. Well, we're on a raft, I'm not too sure. But anyway, the background is just full of water. Like a heavy river flowing through at the back. I think the graphics are pretty amazing for the time. Whoa! I'm sucking up the moment. I'm just totally running into her hits. Cheap it. As you can see, it's pretty easy to do special moves in it. I expect on the Game Gear it'd be even more easier with the kind of D-pad they had. The PSP D-pads aren't that great, especially for mine. My PSP is the PSP 1000, so D-pad pretty sucks for playing games. But at least I don't have sore thumbs like playing the old Street Fighter games. Shit. The only problem I have with this game is that so the sprites of each character are kind of like blurry, they're not so detailed, which is a shame. But another thing is the lack of sound effects and voiceover as well. Kind of leaves an empty void in the game. But overall, this game is a pretty good beat 'em up for an old portable system. If you own one, Game Gear that is, it's definitely worth buying. Definitely worth buying. You can probably get it for pretty cheap as well. I highly recommend Fatal Fury Special. Hope you like this little review, and thanks for watching.